everyone, and welcome to my channel Traveling with Sam. Today going to take a day trip and explore outside of Hobart, Tasmania, Australia. So please give it a like. Thank you for your ongoing support, and if you are ready, let's go exploring. So we're on our way going from Hobart, Port Arthur, here in Tasmania, Australia.
What's some shots?
Late morning. So here we are at our first stop, Marion Bay. So beautiful here in the morning. Let's go check out another viewpoint. So beautiful view here. It's getting too cold to go for a day, but you could if you really wanted to. So here's some information here with my tour group. On the far right in the black jacket is Ben, the tour guide. So making a quick stop to have this viewpoint over what they call like Pirate Bay. So our next stop here in what they call Bush area, going to another lookout and going for a nice little walk. So here's the spectacular lookout before we go on our walk. Wow. Closer look at the formation. So here's another viewpoint just next to it with no obstructions. Just beautiful. So walking a bit through this lovely area in the Tasman National Park. So many viewpoints, just walking around and exploring, getting different perspectives. So going on our walk, looking at the different cliffs here. If you know me and seen previous videos, you know how much I enjoy and love being in nature. So I'm very, very happy now. Another viewpoint. Exquisite. Very easy path. Just keep going straight. Very easy, comfortable walk. Just go straight along this path, looking out. So another viewpoint, another stop. See some wildlife. Can you see it? Wallaby. First time for me to see in the wild. So cool. So if you're quiet enough, you can see some Australian wildlife.
Here it goes.
Well, that was amazing, special treat. So maybe we'll see more wildlife here in Tasmania and the Tasman National Park. So much lush greenery. Next viewpoint. Continue on. Slight little incline coming up. You can spend a lot of time just walking, just enjoying, just stopping whenever you want. Very exquisite.
Devil's Kitchen.
Is there a reason why they call it Devil's Kitchen? Or
Yeah, it's a bit of a... no one really knows the origin of the name. It's all fairly speculated as to how it got its name. But what tends to happen, there's a lot of place names around.
yeah.
And that broadly...
So some information about Devil's Kitchen. And again, as I say, if you need more time to read, which you probably might, you can pause it. So calm here. So here's Tasman's Ark. We were just walking over there. So if there was an earthquake, I guess we would be swimming or saying goodbye. Alright, so that wraps up this area. Now we're going to get back in our van and continue on. Alright, our next stop, because we're in Tasmania, so the Tasmanian Devils. We're gonna entering Who's Watching Who. So here we are going to watch some devils being fed their breakfast here in just a few moments. So now just waiting.
But they do hunt sometimes as well. Devils tend to choose the easy way out. So if they're going to hunt, it's going to be opportunistically and it's going to be whatever's easy. So they might go for a sick, injured animal, baby animal, might take a snap at reptile or insect if it goes past. If a bird falls out at night time that's branches, good opportunity, devils will go for that. But faster animals will be able to outrun them, so they don't tend to chase down their prey or work too hard for it.
I'm gonna serve them a wallaby.
So I'm gonna put this out, and then they poison. They can exert a lot of force in
Here
that
you
bite.
go.
So
Breakfast
a good
is
example
being
is
served.
humans can exert about 3/4 of their body weight in force. Has steps in the pouch, but interestingly, they can have a lot more babies than this. They can actually have over 40 babies all at once. But there's only 4 teats, so they can only actually raise up to 4. So what happens when the babies are born? It's a race. It's a race to get into that pouch to secure a teat, and only the strongest, fastest individual can get to do this. Unfortunately, other devils in the area will actually try to attack them and even eat them. So
So what makes this zoo unique is that as you can see, it's like free range, and so like all the animals come and go like as they please, or almost all the animals come and go as they please, not in cages and small places. So that's cool. Some more birds here enjoying their breakfast. There's another wallaby. This bird just hanging out. Devil Cemetery. So going into the kangaroo area. Alright, here we are. Feels nice to touch. Just don't want to touch their head, otherwise they'll run away. Just enjoying the sun. That was a nice experience, and able to see kangaroos and pet one. And just so chill out here, just so beautiful as well, the weather. So here's a stringy bark tree. Enjoying the sunshine. More in the back over there. Now in fern forest, this nice little stream. Listen. So this is what I was talking about, the vision. So I think it's really cool, a lot more interesting and fun to experience it this way. So if you're in the area, definitely check this out. Highly recommend. All right, time to move on and head towards Port Arthur. Okay, we've arrived at Port Arthur. So going to explore here. As you can see, just approximately 10-minute drive from where we were at the zoo, so not too far. So you can take a card here and learn about most likely a convict who was here as we explore the gallery before we walk outside and see the city of Port Arthur. So you walk around and find your card. So here's my card, 3 of spades. So I'll find it on the wall over here somewhere. Alright, so I found my match here. So you pull out the drawer and learn about that person. So you see only 12 from Davenport, England. Was convicted for stealing a watch. So 7 years.
And the Cascade Female Factory itself.
So So that was a cool little thing to do. Now going to explore the area of Port Arthur. So it's very picturesque. So the original garden. It's also an extra bonus that there's not many people here. So if you want to go when there's not such a crowd, you can come in August, as I'm doing. Temperature is about 20 degrees Celsius, but at times when the sun is not shining, maybe it drops down to about 15 degrees Celsius. So in Fahrenheit, it's about between 50 and 60 degrees. So I wouldn't say cold, I wouldn't say warm. Wear a light jacket and come explore and have the garden in this area pretty much to yourself. So here's the government cottage. So you can see it's clearly not in use at the moment. As you can see, everything is made out of brick. Here we go. Pretty spectacular. So now walking inside of it.
They would have sat close by here, they would have considered like curtains from convicts.
So in my previous video, I showed you St. David's Cathedral, and here is St. David's Church. Cute little inside. Nice little garden, cute setup. So this is actually a post office. I mean, it's like a place of zen. So calm. Some cute houses and cottages. So here they planted trees for the soldiers in memory. So here you are. What do they look like? Obviously newer now and cleaner. So this is where they could have some sort of exercise, take in some fresh air. So here we are walking towards the punishment cell. So here's the punishment cell, just in solitude, very small and obviously very dark. So this was the court where the judge would be to make a verdict and send the convict, the person being accused, to prison. So here's a cell that's open, so you can walk inside a little bit. See the rules. It's difficult to read. I need time and the size. So a little museum here as well. So instead of them always being cruel, it became kind Simon. So this is what they would eat. So again, bricks and bricks and bricks. So up the stairs and you get a nice view. So inside this little cottage, no way I can read that, but it looks like someone's diary. And as you can see, someone was able to rewrite it and it'd be legible for you to see and to read. So some more houses and cottages. And over here, out on the water, you have a interesting looking ferry. Some other small boats. So you can even walk around and find your card. I decided to come down to the water, get a different view. Okay, going to walk over to the other side. Starting to sprinkle a little bit, but no worries. Most places here, we can walk around freely and even go inside most of the buildings and cottages, as well as, you know, explore whichever direction you want. You can also download an audio guide here if you just scan the QR code around the area. And there is free Wi-Fi here, so you don't have to worry about if you don't have a SIM card or internet, you can connect to the Wi-Fi here. I recommend that you visit this beautiful place known as Port Arthur. Okay, time to take a bit of a cruise out on the water. It's included in this tour. I forgot to mention that the zoo is not, but it costs about $10. So it's not much and definitely worth it. So check out this cool boat. So have interesting decor here. Let's go inside on the top deck. So we have a nice little cafe. You can have some snacks as well. So have some tigers over here. So out here on the water.
the site in the 1840s, they actually dismantled the buildings and recycled the raw materials. There's a person who can't work properly because of illness or injury, and paupers, who were men who had grown old within the system and simply had nowhere else to go, no other means of support. And finally, lunatics. The term lunatic means you're off with the moon. The right-hand side of the island, the higher ground, was reserved for burial of free people. These were members of the military, civilian establishment, and members of their families.
So heading back to shore, to dock, and continue on our journey of exploring beautiful Tasmania. Alright, so here we are. Nice little cruise. Nice little walking street over here. People out and about. Some cool looking places. A lot of different cuisine. A lot of international cuisine, it looks like. Different little places you can explore. So here's Wellington Courtyard here in Hobart. So dinner is served, lamb, some puree, potatoes, as well as some Brussels sprouts, and other vegetables, and my cider. So let's enjoy. Looks delicious and smells delicious. Okay, made it back to Hobart. Very, very nice tour. I will write more information about name of the tour and the guide and things like that, as well as the price in the description. So thank you so much for joining. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you dearly. And until next time, thank you for traveling with Sam. Bye.